What's up, everybody? Scott Jones here, back with another video on, things that, float on around in my brain, called thoughts. Today's thought would be, what is life? I'm going to start getting into the habit of making more videos of, sharing my opinion and stuff like that, because so far, my opinion really gets people going. As far as comments and everything, I don't really make videos, but I think, thoughts coming off the top of the brain are, more scattered than comments would be. Comments would be because, when you write in a comment, you usually have stuff to think about, make sure that everything makes sense and everything like that. When I just blabber like this, I don't really see myself coming up with cohesive thoughts, staying on point and stuff like that. So most of the times I gotta write it down. So yeah, I'm a pretty good writer. But yeah, today's topic is, what is life? Is there any definitive answer to that? I wouldn't think so. Because it's so much that goes on in life. It's not going to be one clear-cut answer, because it's so many people in the world, and everybody will have a different answer, maybe, because everybody has their own types of struggles, problems, achievements, stuff that they get recognized for. And it's one person may not be as recognized as the next person for something that they might think or do, or how they dress. And I don't know, I mean, it's not really a definitive answer, but the answer that, that is given in the dictionary or whatever is that life is a prolonged journey to death. And that's basically what it is, but it's basically up to us of what we make it, what we do with our lives. And for me, my life does not belong, signed in the military. No offense to anybody that's in the military. I think you're very courageous for doing what you do, fighting for your country and everything like that, and you deserve more. I'll be reading, the kind of budget cuts that they try to do with the military, and, the military is our first line of defense, if we were ever to come into attack, and, people that lay down their lives for something as big as, America should have, the best of everything. But, I don't know if my information is right, but I've just heard, military people get discounts if they wanted to buy a house or a car, just extreme discounts. No, I mean, you can discount a person all you want, but it's going to be the actual money that gets them far. In this world, money is everything. Greed is so rampant and part of our culture that I think most of us know it. As far as inflation prices, the way they try to pay people, tax cuts, what else? Raises, jobs that pay a certain money, everything is leveled in money, yeah, but money isn't the subject. It's see what I mean? Going on to different subjects. I'm terrible at it. But, yeah, life is basically what you make it. I don't think you have the choice of, deciding when you're going to go. Not unless, you're into suicide, which I would strongly suggest. I'm a very spiritual person. I don't believe your life is yours to just forfeit. I mean, true, it's the one that you have to live, and if you feel as though you have to forfeit it, I just thought, it would be another answer before taking such a permanent decision. That's forever permanent. Like, it's one thing to say, like, oh, I'm gonna take out a loan and then, like, I'm gonna get this house. Like, that decision you can eventually pay off or something like that. But suicide, that's just like, I don't know, man. I do believe in hell. I do believe in it. Uh, I believe that's the prime example of, like, how to get there, taking your own life. Um, let's see. Or if you was doing, like, something self-destructive, like taking drugs, heroin, crack, anything that could cause any problems to your physical or mental well-being, like, that's self-destruction. That's not good. But yeah, life is basically what you make of it. Like, don't think you gotta have stuff on point at a certain age, because, like, um, things are getting tougher and tougher as the times progress. Like, times are, I want to believe, tougher than when our parents were growing up. Like, as far as jobs, as far as, I don't know. I mean, like, the whole police brutality and, like, civil rights thing, that was probably, like, the worst of the worst. But, yeah, we just gotta look out for ourselves, man. Uh, point blank, like, we all need to be a team. And with a team, everyone, together, everybody achieves more. Like, an acronym. Like, and basically take that to heart. It really gets people going. Like, when you're part of a team, because, like, people got to do so many things alone nowadays. Nobody wants to be a team anymore. Like, you probably won't see as many groups, like, from back in the day, like, Boys to Men or Wu-Tang, or, like, any group of music or something like that. I mean, I could be wrong, because there is Danity Kane and all those people. I don't know who. But, people feel as though, like, basically, if you're not riding there with me, like, they deserve to be a part of my success. No. Like, when somebody else gets successful, we have to get those people to success, too. So I think that's the real meaning of life. Like, being happy, and then help somebody else achieve that same happiness. It just works. Point blank. Like, it works. And everybody can live happier. Like, we don't have to look over our shoulder as much, because we know we have somebody else watching over it too. I mean, maybe I'm just talking crazy, but, like, that's the world that I imagine. Like, really looking out for one another. And in these times and days, we're going to need one another. Mark my words, we're going to need one another in the coming future. So, the best time to start now. Okay, that's my little 2 cents about it. Hope you like it. Like, comment, share. Like how everybody else say. Yeah. That's my 2 cents. I'm sticking to it. POP, holding it down.